I don't know about you guys, but I'm having trouble getting going in the mornings now the winter's here. So I thought I would share a practice just to help you get going in the morning, get the blood flowing, get the body moving. There's nothing too taxing with the flow. If you have trouble with forward bends or reaching your feet, there's no shame in using blocks. I'm not going to be using blocks during the practice, but feel free to if it helps you with your practice. Okay, let's get going. So if you just want to sit comfortably cross-legged and just take a moment to just close your eyes and just breathe and land in your body and in this moment. Just take deep in breaths and out breaths. And as you sit there breathing, picture your ribcage expanding in all four directions. And really try to get it expanding. And just appreciate being in this moment and giving yourself this time to move your body and care for yourself. If you want to open your eyes and take a deep in breath and bring your arms up, and as you exhale, twist and bring your arms round, pulling one behind you and one on the other hand on your thigh. Keep your shoulders down and your spine straight, and try to look over your left shoulder. And just a couple breaths there. Inhale as you bring your arms up and back to centre. Exhale as you twist to your right. And remember to keep the shoulders down and sit up tall. If you want to come on your hands and knees, I'm going to do a couple cat-cows. So make sure your knees are under your hips and your hands are under your shoulders. Neutral spine. Inhale as you dip your spine and bring your head up into cow. Exhale as you round your spine and bring your head down. And inhale, dip your back. Exhale, round into cat. And again, inhale. And exhale. And back to neutral. Inhale as you bring your right arm up, straight up above you. And bring it underneath. Exhale as you bring it underneath your left arm. And inhale as you bring it up again. We're going to thread the needle. And exhale as you bring it down and your shoulder all the way to the ground. And just rest there for a second. And slowly untwist yourself back to tabletop. And do the same but the other side. So inhale as you bring your left arm up, looking up at your arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale as you bring it up again. And exhale all the way down to your shoulder to the floor. Inhale and come back to tabletop. you want to bring your hands forward and come into plank. Then exhale as you come into downward facing dog. You can bring a micro bend to the knees. You can bring your heels out and toes in. Just breathe for a couple breaths. If you look forward to your hands and then step or jump and bring your feet between your hands and come up to mountain pose. Right, you've lost my head. If I come back a bit, you can see me. So inhale and exhale as you come down into chair pose. Keep your knees above your ankles, so your weight is going slightly back. Your arms and spine are forming a continuous line, and look up at your thumbs without crunching your neck. And inhale and come back to mountain pose. You have to come back a bit. So inhale as you step forward to a long lunge and bring your arms above your head and get that lunge. Go as deep or as shallow as you want. But just make sure you keep your hips square. If you want to bring your arms down and swivel your back foot so you can come into warrior two. So your hips have gone from there to there now, and your back straight. Keeping your spine straight and extending your arms out strong. And looking at your middle finger. Oh, my foot's slipping. Straighten your front leg. In breath. Exhale as you hinge forward from the hip into Trikonasana. Make sure you hinge from the hip, not just bend from the waist. Bring it and looking up at your left arm. Micro bend the knee and come out of that the same way you came in. Bring your right foot in slightly. Inhale as you bring your arms up. Exhale as you hinge forward, keeping your spine straight. And you're coming all the way down. You can narrow your, I should have said this before, you can narrow your stance if you want. Grab your big toes, or if you can't reach there, put blocks and rest on those. And just come into a forward bend and bend the elbows while you're down. And just relax into it for a second. Inhale as you bring your arms up. The same way you went into this, come out the same way. And bring your arms back. If you now want to pivot your left foot out, and we'll go into the crescent lunge this way. So breathe in as you bring your arms up and into the lunge. Keeping your hips square. Come up slightly and swivel your foot to 45-degree angles into warrior two. Keeping your body in line with your legs and looking at your middle finger. Straighten the bent leg. Inhale. Exhale as you hinge forward and bend into Trikonasana. And look up at your right handle while wobbling. Remember to try and keep the front leg straight. Micro bend the front leg and come out of that. If you want to come back to mountain pose and just stand and feel how your body feels. I know mine's more awake now. So if you want to come a bit more forward to the front of your mat, bring your arms up as you inhale, exhale all the way down into a forward bend. Place your hands on the floor and jump or step back into plank. Drop your knees and come back into a child's pose as you exhale. And take a couple breaths here. So from here we're going to be going into Cobra. So I want you to imagine, so you're going to be going forward very low, almost like you're running your nose along the floor, and then you will come up into Cobra. So it will go like this. And you can do Cobra or upward facing dog, whichever you feel, how strong you're feeling, or tuck your toes and come into your downward facing dog. And again, you can have the micro bend in your knees, you can bring your toes in, heels out, and take a couple more breaths here. Bring your head up and look forward, jump or walk forward and come seated. Grab some water if you need it. Always remember to stay hydrated. So while you're sat here, have your legs out. Let me adjust my camera. Ooh. Sit with your back up straight, your feet flexed. Inhale as you bring your knee forward. Exhale. Inhale as you bring your arms up. And you're going to be twisting to the side like we did at the beginning. But this is just a deeper stretch. So your hand behind you, your left hand on your thigh, and try to look over your right shoulder. If you want to deepen this stretch, just bring your foot over your leg. Bring your leg back over and untwist yourself. Bring your arms up. Oh, sorry. Bring your left knee in. Sorry about that. Bring your arms up as you inhale. Exhale as you twist round. And just breathe. Remember to sit up tall and keeping your spine straight. Again, if you want to deepen the stretch, bring your foot over. Uncross your leg and untwist yourself. Stay seated like this. Bring your arms up as you inhale. Back bend slightly. Exhale as you hinge forward and grab your toes. Again, if you can't reach your toes and you can only grab your shin or your ankles, that's fine. That's where your body is. Every body is different. And come out of that. So if you want to adjust your position slightly and find your balance, we're going to come into boat pose. So bring your legs off the ground so they're parallel to the floor, and you can find your balance there. And bring your arms forward. And just breathe into that. If you want to do the full expression, you can bring your legs forward, straight, and breathe into that. And you can come back down to your tabletop, reverse tabletop, and come back down, and come back into your boat. You can try going a bit lower if you want this time, or you can stay how you were before. Oh, I'm very wobbly. And come back down into reverse tabletop. You might want to scoot forward on your mat a bit. And we're going to do Happy Baby. So if you want to come on your back, and grab your big toes, and you can just rock side to side, massage your spine. You can play with your legs if you want, or you can just stay in Happy Baby. If you're more comfortable, you can just have your knees to your chest like this. You can circle your knees and rock. If you want to bring your feet back to the floor, if you can hold, try to touch your heels with your hands, with your backs on the floor. Put your hands flat on the floor, and with an in-breath, take an in-breath, as you exhale, roll your spine off the ground, vertebra by vertebra, into a supported half bridge. And just hold it for a couple breaths. I know it's not the most comfortable position. Try not to let your hips dip. Easy done. And when you're ready, just roll your spine back down, vertebra by vertebra, very slowly. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Keep your left knee bent and raise it off the ground. If you want to put your right hand on your left knee and bring it over to your right as you twist your upper body to the left and extend your arm into a supine twist. And do a couple breaths here. And back to centre. And switch legs. So extend your left, bend your right. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Exhale as you bring it over to your left. And twist your upper body to your right with your arm extended out. And come back to centre when you're ready. And you're now in your final position, Shavasana. If you want a blanket to make yourself cozy, or jumper, socks, whatever you need, now's the time to grab it, and we'll just do a couple minutes here. A lot of people don't like Shavasana. They think it's just lying here. And actually, it's one of the most important postures. It's allowing your body a moment to integrate and consolidate the work that you've just done. So learn to enjoy it. If you want to stay here longer, please feel free. Otherwise, if you want to start introducing some movement into your hands and feet, slowly starting to wake the body up and bring it back to the present. And bring your arms up above your head into a morning stretch. And bring your knees to your chest. And just hug your knees for a moment. Just rock or circle them. And when you're ready, just roll over onto your right hand side. Just take your time and bring yourself back up to seated. And sit cross-legged, keeping your eyes shut. And just breathe. Notice how your body's feeling. Does it feel different to at the beginning of this practice? And thank your body for this practice. Thank your heart. And be grateful for the day, for showing up for yourself and for moving your body. And I thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.